It's time for Political Empire. This is Jeff Horseman with the Press Enterprise and PE.com. Inland officials are sounding alarm bells about a policy they say threatens major transportation projects set to launch in a few months. Here to talk about this policy is reporter Dave Downey. So, Dave, tell us a little bit more about this Buy American policy and why it might pose a hurdle.
Well, the Buy America policy itself has been something that they've been around for decades. Basically, whenever they build a transportation project, a highway that has federal funds backing the construction, they have to use materials built with, or from within the U.S. to build the project. Well, now, after a change in legislation last year, extended that to the utility lines that have to be relocated just because they're in the path of a construction project, and that's never happened before. And the utilities say that that's a problem because they get their components, their raw materials for those gas lines and for those electric lines and phone wires from all over the world, not just within the United States.
All right. So what's being done to address these concerns?
Well, we have some local Congress people, Representative Mark Takano of Riverside and 7 other Democratic congressmen sent a letter to the Transportation Secretary a couple weeks ago expressing their concerns, and then also Representative Ken Calvert is also trying to do the same thing, and his staff tells me just this week that they are going to get together a bipartisan letter through the entire California congressional delegation to ask for some help. And what they're trying to do is not so much change the policy, but to give some extra time to comply with it so that the utilities have some extra time to make arrangements to get their materials within this country.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Dave. Appreciate the explanation. And thank you for watching Political Empire. We'll see you next time.